It's important that we keep in step with the Spirit. But so many times it's really hard in the Christian life, isn't it? You look around and you think, man, everybody else seems to be doing really, really good, but I seem to be like not in step. Like I'm trying, but I'm not in step. There's a verse, and I'm not going to read the Romans 8, 3-5 passage, but I got a video that describes this really well, and I want you to look at it. Let's look at this video. Watch the lady in the blue. This sometimes describes walking in the Spirit. Wait. Okay, I'm kind of... Doesn't the Christian life feel like that sometimes? Trying to keep in step with the Spirit, it feels like at the end, she almost got it. She's going the wrong way, but she's at least in line. Let me point out something that's similar to this and walking in the Spirit. At least you're in the dance. You might be going the wrong way. You might be waving your hands at the wrong time. But you're giving effort to trust the Spirit of God to get you in rhythm. And sometimes my Christian life looks like that. Wait, everybody, and it's like, why I get frustrated. Don't forget, you're still on the floor trying to walk, trying to dance. You're still you might be getting it wrong. You might be going back and forth. When everybody's going left, you're going right. When everybody's going right, you're going left. They put their hands down and you're like, yeah, praise Jesus. And they're like, what? Here's the reality. Walking in the Spirit, as you stay in step with the Spirit, you'll be right in sync. Just like a very flowing dance couple. One leads, the other one follows. Very similar. Let him lead you. Let him lead. But you know how sometimes we do. We want to lead, and next thing you know, we end up on the floor. Because both of us can't lead. We got to trust the Spirit of God. Stay in step with the Spirit. Finally, let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. Let me go back to the video. Those of you who are in sync, don't forget there was a time that you didn't know how to do Zumba. Don't forget where you came from. You know how you're doing the dance and everybody. I could imagine if I was in that dance class, I'd have been nothing. Oh, I'd have been over. Oh my gosh, you can. I've been trying. I take my eyes off of my leader, the person that's in the front. Next thing you know, I'm doing the same thing that she's doing. Why? Because I thought I was something. I thought I had the dance moves down. I thought I was in step. But instead, I got prideful and arrogant and said, look at me. Look how good I'm doing walking in the Spirit. Be careful. Be careful. Don't be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. You're standing in the back of the class and you know there's the leader and then there's a sub-leader. You guys have been in, I've never been in Zumba personally. But somebody leads and then there's this person behind them, and they're all in step. And you're in step with them, but you're always doing this, looking out of the corner of the eye, who's just that person that's one step behind. They should practice their Zumba moves. Come on. This can happen in the Christian life. God's using us. He's working in us. And we're serving, we're loving Him, and we're caring about Him, and we're making right choices to walk in the Spirit. And we see somebody who's not doing as well. They're not as mature. And we are tempted to ask ourselves, well, why don't they just get with the program? Come on. I mean, look at me. As soon as you say that, it's over. You've passed from walking in the Spirit to now walking in the flesh again. We have to be very careful. One of the things that I want to point out before I leave, and it's our last statement. If you're rooted in the Spirit, you will see the fruit. A farmer does not spend time, energy, and effort and money planting corn expecting beans. If he plants corn and he wants beans, you know what he has to do? Plow. Ooh. He's got to start all over. Thank goodness we don't have to start all over with God. It's that breath away. God, you're right, man. I'm wrong. I've really struggled with this. I'm being a knucklehead here. I can't handle it. I don't know why I'm making the wrong choices. It's okay. He's faithful and just to forgive you of your sins and to cleanse you from all unrighteousness. He's faithful. Remember that today.